gonna go over some tree stand camouflaging that I do. Y'all can do whatever you want to. Some people probably don't even camouflage their tree stand, but I get so excited for deer season, I just find any excuse to mess with my stuff. Whether and I probably won't even go early season. I like to wait a little bit closer to the rut, but who knows? I may get out there the first weekend. But anyways, I got an old climber tree stand I've been using for like 20 years, but it has not failed me. I had to put new cables on there, but a couple little things that I got. I just finished camouflaging it. And I use a lot of zip ties, and my tip is to put it together like you're going to carry it before you put anything on there. If you're going to zip tie anything, any leaves, make sure that it's together before you do it. That way you don't make it look all leafy and camouflaged, and then you try to put it together and it's too bunched up and it won't get back together. But I just went to one of the stores that has like fake flowers and stuff and fake leaves, Joanne Fabrics or something, I don't know, and got some leaves. And I had these for like Halloween for like years ago, and I remembered that I had them, so I put them on there and painted them kind of more of an autumn color. But I just got them zip tied on there. Make sure that part's not going to cut your clothes or get snagged in your clothes, so make sure they're pointing down whenever you cut them. And then I got some of this netting that I put along the rails, so that when I get up on my way to tree stand, I can pluck some pine limbs, pine needles, or whatever foliage I can find, strap it to my pack, and whenever I get up in the stand, I can just, put a limb here, put a limb there, and kind of camouflage myself even more. So the top side and the front is kind of leafy, and you can see it from here, and then the back side of it, I got this rubber tubing that we put around our chains, helps with them banging and clanging around, and I just camouflage those, to kind of look like tree bark, just white and brown blobs. But the farther away you get, it looks better than just the black that I had on there. And then on the sides of it, I do like white paint. Don't use spray paint, but I use just little acrylic paint, and make sure it's got 2 or 3 weeks to dry before you go out there, so it doesn't stink. But on the sides, I do like white spots and then paint limbs on it. And on the bottom part, I do white with limbs, so that the farther away you get, if you're underneath the tree stand looking up, it's going to blend in more with the sky, the light sky. So I want the bottom of my tree stand to be bright color. I mean, that's simple camouflage. Every animal God created has a white stomach and a dark back. I believe God knew what he was doing when it came to camouflage. But the belly side, the bottom side, you want light, so if a deer's looking up at you, if you're up there in a tree, you want to have a little bit lighter. If a deer's right underneath you looking up at you, you'd like to have some lighter colors on the bottom to kind of help you blend in. And but there she is. That's my climber. Super excited to get out there. I know you guys are too, gals, whoever's going. But if you guys have any cool camo tricks or anything cool you do for prep, post it on there and let me know. Oh, I almost forgot the best thing. Ooh. The best thing about a climber that my dad rigged up years ago was these Army backpack straps that you can get at a Army surplus store. They're just like OD green backpack or paratrooper, I don't know exactly, but and he just rigged them up right there in the center. And man, I tell you what, these things are so much more comfortable than just the regular straps. Like, so much more comfortable. You guys got to check them out. you do not have these on your stand, you need to get these on your stand. They hook right there in the center instead of being one strap over here and one strap over here. When you're walking in the woods, the straps that come with it like starts coming down way down here. Those right there, they come right here. They're super perfect and comfortable. So if you don't have those in your climber, see if you can run to the Army surplus store and pick you up some. Y'all have a good one. Get out there, be safe.